another more interesting way to demonstrate the divinity of Jesus can be found in the 19th chapter of the Gospel of John. Basically, it's about what Pilate wrote on the plate that was installed above Jesus' head after crucifixion. Pilate, as a pagan, didn't even realize what he was writing that day, but he wrote something that met with stiff opposition from chief priests. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin. Some Bible scholars claim that the top inscription could be written in Aramaic because this language was commonly used at that time. Regardless of what they think about this top inscription, the Bible plainly states what language it was. In 20th verse, John says it was written in Hebrew, and when we look into an interlinear Bible, we can see clearly that it was a word Hebraistic. The same word occurs 6 times in the New Testament, and its meaning is always the same, Hebrew language. In the middle of the plate, we have a Greek version of what Pilate wrote, and at the bottom, a Latin version. It is from the Latin inscription we get the famous acronym INRI, which is simply the first letters of each Latin word used. The Latin version said the same as the other versions, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. If we examine the Hebrew version, the meaning is the same, but it's read from right to left, as you may know. Some modern versions of the Hebrew Bible deliberately skip one letter to not suggest what we will get to in a moment. This letter is very important because without it the sentence loses its deeper meaning, making Jesus some king of some Jews instead of the king of the Jews. When this letter is included and properly translated, the whole sentence Pilate wrote makes sense. But that's not all. Now when we execute the same technique of first letters of each Hebrew word, just like with INRI, something else will be revealed. Reading from right to left, we get the Hebrew letters YHVH. In short, it will be YHVH. For those who study Old Testament, these 4 letters are very well known, but there are those who have never heard of it. YHVH is a tetragrammaton and the personal name of God, which occurs more than 6,000 times in the Old Testament. Here is an example. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty, but by my name Jehovah was I not known to them. There are many ways of spelling this tetragrammaton, Yah, Yahweh, Jehovah, but no one really knows for sure which one is correct.